Nathan Blake, a seasoned British intelligence officer, stood in the dimly lit control room of MI6, his gaze fixed on the array of monitors before him. The screens displayed strange energy readings, an anomaly that had him deeply concerned. He leaned in closer, his mind racing to make sense of the data. "This can't be right," Nathan murmured, his voice barely audible. The readings were unlike anything he had seen before, a series of signals entering Earth's atmosphere with a precision that suggested an intelligent source. "Blake!" a voice called out, snapping him out of his reverie. It was his superior, Director Harris, a man known for his no-nonsense attitude. "What's the status on those anomalies?" Nathan straightened, turning to face Harris. "Sir, we've detected multiple energy signatures entering the atmosphere. Their patterns indicate coordinated movement, possibly extraterrestrial." Harris raised an eyebrow, skepticism etched on his face. "Extraterrestrial? Are you suggesting we're being invaded by aliens?" "It's a possibility we can't ignore," Nathan replied, his tone resolute. "We need to investigate further." Harris sighed, rubbing his temples. "All right, Blake. Assemble a team. But remember, we need evidence before we can act." Nathan nodded, already mentally compiling a list of potential team members. He needed the best, people he could trust implicitly. He began with Dr. Sophia Mitchell, a Canadian scientist known for her expertise in alien technology. He found her in her lab, surrounded by complex machinery and blinking lights. "Sophia," Nathan said, stepping into the room, "I need your help. We've detected something unusual." Sophia looked up from her work, curiosity gleaming in her eyes. "Unusual how?" "Possible alien activity," Nathan replied. "I need you to analyze the data and confirm my suspicions." Sophia's expression hardened with determination. "I'm in." Next on Nathan's list was Sergeant Liam O'Connor, an Irish Special Forces operative with a reputation for being unflinchingly brave. Nathan found him at a training facility, sparring with a group of recruits. He waited until Liam finished, then approached him. "Liam, we have a situation. I need your expertise in combat and strategy." Liam wiped the sweat from his brow, nodding. "Whatever you need, Blake. Just point me in the right direction." The final member of Nathan's team was Annalee, a skilled hacker from Hong Kong. Nathan knew she would be the key to gaining a technological advantage. He tracked her down in a crowded cafe, her fingers dancing over a laptop keyboard. "Anna, I need your help," Nathan said, sliding into the seat across from her. "We're dealing with a potential alien invasion." Anna raised an eyebrow, a smirk playing on her lips. "Aliens? This should be interesting. Count me in." With his team assembled, Nathan briefed them on the mission. They would investigate the source of the energy readings, a remote part of the Scottish Highlands. The journey there was tense, each member of the team lost in their thoughts about the gravity of their task. Upon arrival, the team set up a perimeter around the area, scanning for any signs of activity. It wasn't long before they encountered their first obstacle, a series of deadly traps, clearly designed to deter intruders. Nathan and Liam worked together to disarm the traps, their movements synchronized and precise. As they ventured deeper into the highlands, they stumbled upon an alien device, its surface gleaming with an otherworldly light. Sophia approached it cautiously, her eyes widening with realization. "This technology is centuries ahead of us," she whispered. "But I think I can extract some data from it." While Sophia worked on the device, Nathan kept watch, his senses on high alert. He couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched. Suddenly, a rustling sound came from the nearby bushes. Nathan signaled for silence, and the team readied their weapons. Out of the shadows emerged a group of alien figures, their appearance unlike anything the team had ever seen. They moved with eerie grace, their eyes glowing with an intense, otherworldly intelligence. "Hold your fire," Nathan ordered, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation. "We need to gather more information." But the aliens had other plans. They attacked with swift precision, forcing the team into a fierce battle. Nathan took a hit to his shoulder, pain searing through him, but he pushed on, determined to protect his team. Sophia managed to extract the data just as the aliens retreated, leaving the team battered but victorious. Nathan clutched his injured shoulder, his mind racing with the implications of their discovery. "Let's get out of here," he said, his voice firm. "We have what we need. Now it's time to figure out our next move." As they retreated to their base, the weight of their mission settled heavily on their shoulders. They knew the fight was far from over, but they were ready to face whatever came next together. Nathan Blake winced as Dr. Sophia Mitchell tended to his injured shoulder. The makeshift medical station inside their hidden base buzzed with low murmurs of conversation as the team processed the events of their first encounter with the aliens. Nathan's mind raced with thoughts of the advanced technology they'd seen and the battle they had narrowly survived. "Hold still," Sophia instructed, her hands steady as she applied a sterile bandage. "You're lucky it was just a graze. Luck had little to do with it," Nathan replied, his voice tinged with determination. "We need to stay one step ahead of them. Any updates on the data we retrieved?" Sophia glanced over at the holographic display beside her. "I've managed to decrypt part of it. The aliens are targeting key leaders around the world. They're trying to destabilize us from the inside out." Nathan's jaw tightened. "We can't let that happen. We need to identify their next target and intercept them before they strike." Meanwhile, Sergeant Liam O'Connor reviewed the security footage from their last encounter. The aliens had moved with a level of precision and lethality that was unnerving. "These guys are professionals," he muttered, his eyes narrowing. "We need to think like them if we're going to stand a chance." Annalee, seated at a nearby console, was already 2 steps ahead. Her fingers flew over the keyboard as she hacked into various global networks, searching for patterns that could lead them to the next assassination attempt. "I've got something," she announced. "There's unusual activity near the G8 summit in Geneva. It fits the profile of their previous targets." Nathan nodded, his mind already formulating a plan. "All right, team. We need to get to Geneva and secure the area. Liam, prepare the gear. Sophia, continue analyzing the data for any additional intel. Anna, keep monitoring for any changes." As they geared up for the mission, Nathan couldn't help but feel a mix of urgency and resolve. The stakes were higher than ever, and failure was not an option. The journey to Geneva was swift, their transport flying low under the radar to avoid detection. Upon arrival, they quickly set up surveillance around the summit venue. The city bustled with activity, unaware of the impending threat. Nathan and his team moved through the shadows, their presence unnoticed amid the everyday chaos. They established a command post in a discreet location, where they could monitor the area and coordinate their defense. Hours passed with tense anticipation. Suddenly, Anna's voice crackled over the comms. "We've got movement. Unknown entities entering the perimeter from the south." Nathan's heart pounded. "Everyone stay sharp. Engage only if necessary." The team watched as the alien assassins approached the summit building, their movements fluid and purposeful. Nathan signaled to Liam, who was positioned nearby with a clear line of sight. "Liam, on my mark." Before Nathan could give the order, the aliens began their assault. The team sprang into action, engaging the invaders with precision. Blaster fire lit up the night as the battle intensified. Nathan fought through the pain in his shoulder, his focus unwavering. Sophia provided cover fire, her scientific mind now fully committed to the combat at hand. Liam's tactical expertise shone as he took down several attackers with pinpoint accuracy. Anna's hacking skills disrupted the aliens' communications, sowing confusion among their ranks. Despite their best efforts, the aliens pushed forward, determined to complete their mission. Nathan realized they needed a new strategy. "We can't hold them off much longer. We need to take out their leader." Sophia nodded, quickly analyzing the data from the decrypted files. "The leader is likely coordinating the attack from a concealed position nearby. We need to find and neutralize them." Nathan and Liam moved with urgency, scanning the area for signs of the leader. Amidst the chaos, Nathan spotted a figure issuing commands to the alien soldiers. "There!" he pointed. "Liam, cover me." With calculated precision, Nathan advanced towards the leader, his movements swift and decisive. The alien turned, eyes widening in surprise as Nathan closed the distance. A fierce struggle ensued, but Nathan's determination drove him forward. With a final, powerful strike, he incapacitated the leader, causing the remaining alien forces to falter. The tide of the battle turned as the alien assassins, now leaderless and disoriented, retreated. Nathan's team regrouped, their expressions a mix of relief and exhaustion. The immediate threat had been neutralized, but the war was far from over. As dawn broke over Geneva, Nathan and his team took a moment to catch their breath. They had thwarted the attack, but the data indicated that this was only one of many planned strikes. Nathan knew they had to stay vigilant, ready for whatever came next. "We did it," Sophia said, a hint of a smile on her face. "For now," Nathan replied, his eyes scanning the horizon. "But we need to be ready for the next wave. They'll be back, and we need to be prepared." Nathan Blake and his team stood in the dimly lit underground facility known only to a handful of high-ranking officials. The room was filled with the hum of machinery and the soft glow of control panels. Sophia, Liam, and Anna gathered around the central console where the encrypted alien data was being analyzed. The air was thick with anticipation. "We need something more than just brute force," Nathan said, breaking the silence. "Our current tactics aren't enough to counter their advanced technology. It's time to consider other options." Sophia looked up from her work, her eyes filled with concern. "Are you suggesting we activate Project Boogeymen? Those operatives have been in stasis for years. We don't know how they'll react when awakened." "We don't have much of a choice," Nathan replied. "The aliens are relentless. We need an edge, and the Boogeymen might be our best chance." Liam nodded in agreement. "It's a risk, but it's one we have to take. Let's wake them up and see what they can do." Anna tapped a few keys on her console, bringing up the files on Project Boogeyman. "I've got the coordinates for their stasis pods. We can be there in an hour." The team moved swiftly, their mission clear. They boarded a military transport, flying low to avoid detection. As they approached the facility housing the Boogeymen, Nathan couldn't shake the feeling of uncertainty. These enhanced soldiers were designed to be the ultimate warriors, but they were also unpredictable. The facility was a fortress, buried deep within a mountain range. Security was tight, but Nathan's clearance granted them access. Inside, the atmosphere was cold and sterile, with rows of stasis pods lining the walls. Each pod contained a Boogeyman, their features obscured by the frosted glass. "Initiating the wake-up sequence," Anna announced, her fingers dancing over the controls. One by one, the pods began to hum with life, the frost melting away to reveal the operatives inside. As the pods opened, the Boogeymen stirred, their eyes slowly adjusting to the light. Nathan stepped forward, addressing the group. "Welcome back. I'm Nathan Blake, and we need your help. Earth is under attack by an alien force, and we can't fight them alone." The Boogeymen looked at each other, their expressions unreadable. One of them, a tall man with a scar running down his cheek, stepped forward. "I'm Commander Hayes. We were created to protect humanity, and that's what we'll do." With the Boogeymen on their side, Nathan's team returned to their base. The enhanced soldiers integrated quickly, their training and instincts making them invaluable assets. Commander Hayes and his operatives adapted to the new technology and strategies with remarkable speed. As they prepared for their next mission, Sophia continued to analyze the alien data. "I've found something," she said, her voice urgent. "The aliens have a command center hidden deep in the Amazon rainforest. If we can take it out, we might disrupt their entire operation." Nathan studied the map on the screen. "It's a risky move, but it could turn the tide in our favor. We'll need to move fast and hit them hard." The team geared up, their determination unwavering. They flew to the Amazon under the cover of night, landing at a secluded spot near the suspected command center. The dense jungle provided ample cover, but it also posed significant challenges. Moving silently through the underbrush, the team approached the alien facility. It was heavily guarded, with advanced sensors and automated defenses. Nathan signaled for the Boogeymen to take point, their enhanced abilities giving them the advantage. Commander Hayes and his operatives moved with precision, disabling the defenses and neutralizing the guards. Nathan and the rest of the team followed, infiltrating the facility's main control room. The alien technology was unlike anything they had seen, but Sophia quickly set to work, hacking into the system. "We're in," she said, her eyes fixed on the screen. "I can shut down their communications and disable their weapons. This will give us the upper hand." As Sophia worked, an alarm blared through the facility. The aliens had detected their presence. Nathan and Liam braced for the inevitable confrontation. The doors burst open, and alien soldiers poured into the room. A fierce battle erupted. The Boogeymen fought with unmatched ferocity, their strength and speed overwhelming the alien forces. Nathan and Liam provided cover fire, their focus unyielding. Sophia and Anna continued their work, racing against time to complete the mission. Finally, Sophia's voice cut through the chaos. "Done! The system is disabled." Nathan signaled for a retreat. "Let's move! We need to get out of here before reinforcements arrive." The team fought their way out of the facility, the Boogeymen leading the charge. They made it back to their transport, taking off just as alien reinforcements arrived. As they soared above the jungle, Nathan allowed himself a moment of relief. "We did it," he said, looking at his team. "We've taken out their command center. This will give us the breathing room we need to plan our next move." Nathan Blake and his team returned to their base, the success of their mission in the Amazon offering a brief moment of relief. Yet they knew the war was far from over. Sophia was already analyzing new data, her face illuminated by the glow of multiple screens. Liam checked their arsenal, ensuring they were prepared for whatever came next, while Anna scoured global networks for any hint of the aliens' next move. The Boogeymen, now fully integrated into their operations, trained intensely. Commander Hayes approached Nathan with a grim expression. "We've received intel from a trusted source," he began. "The aliens are planning a massive strike, targeting major cities simultaneously. We need to act fast." Nathan's mind raced as he processed the information. "Where's their base of operations?" "Deep within the Siberian tundra," Hayes replied. "It's heavily fortified and nearly impenetrable, but it's our best shot at stopping them." Nathan called the team together for a briefing. "We have a narrow window to strike before they launch their attack on our cities. We need to hit their Siberian base and disable their command structure. This is our chance to turn the tide." The team prepared for the mission with a sense of urgency. They boarded a stealth aircraft, the cold winds of Siberia whipping against the fuselage as they approached the target. The terrain below was a frozen expanse, the alien base camouflaged against the icy backdrop. Sophia monitored their approach from the cockpit. "Thermal readings indicate multiple energy sources below. We're looking at a well-defended fortress." Liam readied his gear, his expression resolute. "We'll need to move quickly and hit them hard. No room for mistakes." As they landed, the team disembarked, blending into the snowy landscape. They advanced toward the base, their breaths visible in the frigid air. Nathan signaled for silence as they neared the perimeter, observing the alien guards patrolling the area. Anna hacked into the security systems, creating a brief window of opportunity. "I've disabled their external sensors. We have 10 minutes before they reboot." Nathan and Liam led the charge, neutralizing the guards with swift, silent efficiency. The Boogeymen followed, their enhanced abilities allowing them to move with unparalleled speed and precision. Inside the base, the team encountered a labyrinth of corridors and chambers filled with alien technology. Sophia directed them toward the central command hub, where they could inflict the most damage. As they breached the command hub, alarms blared, and alien soldiers swarmed toward them. A fierce battle ensued, the team fighting valiantly against overwhelming odds. Nathan's focus remained sharp, coordinating their efforts with military precision. Sophia worked frantically to hack into the mainframe, her fingers flying over the keyboard. "I need more time!" she shouted over the din of battle. Commander Hayes and his Boogeymen held the line, their strength and speed keeping the alien forces at bay. Liam provided cover fire, his aim steady and unerring. Anna monitored their rear, ensuring no surprises from behind. Finally, Sophia's voice cut through the chaos. I'm in! Disabling their systems now. The alien base shuddered as its systems went offline. Lights flickered, and the automated defenses ceased. Nathan seized the moment, leading the team in a final push to secure the area. With the command hub neutralized, the alien threat was significantly diminished. As the dust settled, the team took a moment to catch their breath. The once imposing alien base now lay in ruins, its threat neutralized. Nathan looked around at his team, a sense of pride swelling within him. They had faced insurmountable odds and emerged victorious. We've done it, Nathan said, his voice steady. But we need to stay vigilant. There will be more battles ahead, and we must be ready. Sophia nodded, already thinking about their next move. This isn't the end, but it's a significant blow to their operations. We'll need to continue monitoring for any signs of resurgence. Liam clapped Nathan on the shoulder, a rare smile crossing his face. One battle at a time, mate. We can handle whatever comes our way. Anna packed up her gear, her eyes scanning the room for any valuable intel. We'll take what we've learned here and use it to strengthen our defenses. They won't catch us off guard again. Commander Hayes approached, his expression one of respect and determination. You have our support, Nathan. The Boogeymen are ready to stand with you against any threat.